welcome to the Health, Wealth, and Happiness Show. My guests today are Brenda Lee and Tracy Bell, actually. They're from Genesis Healing Center. Genesis is a residential healing center located in Las Casas, Tennessee, which is approximately 20 minutes from Murfreesboro. It is a non-denominational healing center. They do serious work there. Do you want to talk about a little bit about what you do exactly at Genesis, and we'll go from there, and I'll ask you some questions.
Okay, yeah. We are a wellness center that people can check in and stay. It's a 30-day residential program.
30-day residential program, okay.
I don't want to use the term hospital, but it's very similar, but it's just very peaceful, very relaxing. Somebody isn't coming in your room taking your blood pressure every 30 minutes and that type of thing. So we specialize in detox and cleansing through raw juices, raw foods, green smoothies, and we build your supplements with Barley Max and supplementation.
I've been there. The facility is wonderful. It's a 10,000 square foot facility with a saltwater pool.
Yeah.
And each resident actually stays in their own home, in their own room and bath.
Yeah.
And it's a lifestyle change.
Yes. Yeah. We teach lifestyle. Tracy is a lifestyle coach. She was trained through Hallelujah Acres, as we all were. Anybody that works there, our whole staff has been trained through H Acres.
And that's more 80% raw and 20% cooked.
Yes. Now that's the lifestyle to maintain, but when you come to cleanse, if you have a serious health challenge, we want to really maximize your cleansing through juicing and raw foods.
Okay. Yeah. What health challenges might you address?
And we address cancer, diabetes, overweight, heart disease, any health issues that you may have, but we're alternative. We're holistic.
So it's a non-medical,
yes.
all natural. Do you have any physicians that you refer to or work with? Or
we do. We actually have a full staff that are not actually on site, but we have a doctor referral team. So if anyone needs medical attention, it's available. We can, take them, or you can take yourself. We book the appointments in advance. This way we know what's going on with you. Yep.
It's a beautiful facility, and
thank you.
I've always had fun, whether you're taking a yoga class or you're doing the juicing or you're attending an open house. But I also want to emphasize that if my sister were sick, I would totally feel confident to put my sister's health or my daughter's health in your hands. I mean, it's seriously, and again, I hate to use the word hospital too, but for lack of a...
Right. And it is, if you are sick, obviously that's a great place to come if you're searching for holistic approach. If I get in a car accident, by all means, take me to the hospital and put me back together.
Right.
But if I'm looking for an alternative approach to my health, we teach the lifestyle so you can maintain when you go home. And I'll tell you a little bit about my dad. He passed away in 1999 of esophageal cancer. And that's what got me on the road to searching, the year before his death, just kind of searching, because I didn't know about raw foods and juicing and cleansing. And so this is just something that I've been, researching, and I just particularly wanted to do to help people. And me being a cancer survivor as well, I had ovarian cancer when I was 27 and had, I guess within a year and a half time, about 6 laparoscopy surgeries to remove cysts. And it definitely wasn't getting better. So they went ahead and did a complete hysterectomy. Now, having done that, that created osteoporosis because for 20 years I've been on no medication at all, not even bioidentical hormones. But, and just saying it, so I have a lot of health challenges that I've had to overcome myself. So really, juicing and the raw foods has benefited me. It's amazing. I've just seen people come, whether they have cancer, diabetes, overweight, and they leave, they're not on medication. And I'm not saying that's the case for everybody.
Right.
But it's if you're searching for a holistic approach, it's definitely, I feel like that's the way to go.
Right. And Brenda looks 25, but I do know that
thanks.
you are a mother of 5, is that correct?
Yeah,
and a grandmother of 11.
Yes.
So she's living proof that it does work. I don't know about you, Tracy. Are you a mom?
I am. I have 2 children in college right now.
Okay.
So yes, I am.
And you are a licensed esthetician.
I'm a licensed esthetician, also an aesthetic massage therapist and reflexologist.
Fun.
And as Brenda said, I'm a lifestyle coach as well.
Okay, so you're there, like, and somebody can, you don't have to start at the beginning of the month and go for a whole month. You could come on a Wednesday and leave on the following Wednesday.
Right.
Correct.
Whatever suits your schedule. And then if you need to go back to work for a few days, then you could just resume back at Genesis and get
Right.
back on your health program.
Right.
Correct.
What if somebody doesn't know how to juice? What if they don't, what do they do? Go to Target and buy a juicer? How do you address that? Where do they buy their food?
Well, we teach them all of that. We teach you how to juice. It's not just a program that you're just going to come in and we're going to do things for a week and then we send you home.
Right. Someone comes in with a tray and there's a juice on a tray. You actually teach them.
We teach them how to juice themselves. We teach them when we're making dinners and all together, they participate. They participate in cutting things up and learning what each vegetable is for, your greens, everything that you need in your body that you're deficient in. We teach you how to find those things out. Like Brenda said, we have doctors that we consult with that they find out their deficiencies and what's causing this and what's causing that. But we teach them how to exercise the way that they need to. And it's not like a boot camp that they come in. You know, it's a progression, and
So each person's care is individualized. It's not just
Yes.
a
correct.
Yeah.
one thing fits all.
Right.
Also,
No.
which I think is really important to do.
Well,
Yeah.
each person is different.
Right.
You know, it's like saying I have cancer and you go to the doctor and the doctor treats you exactly the same as everyone else. So with any type of health issues you have, it depends on your medications and, you know, the supplements that you're already taking. You know, we find out about all of that before you check in.
So if someone did plan to start a chemotherapy program or whatever, would you work with them as far as their immune system, or
Yeah,
would
that's
you,
what
would
we definitely build the immune system. That's a big part. We have an immune boosting program. So if somebody does chemo or radiation, and we work with the doctors. So we are not against doctors
Right.
at all. We
Right.
totally have a wonderful referral team, and there's a lot of doctors that call us and that refer us patients, and then we build their immune system before or after surgery.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And I know you're a member of the American Academy of Anti-Aging.
Yes.
And you also you want to talk a little bit about that? I know you go to.
Yeah, I kind of travel every month and go to the different seminars that they offer. In particular, I have been interested in studying bioidentical hormones. I think that plays a huge role when your body is balanced. And again, I've learned this from my own self, kind of like Suzanne Summers.
Right.
We have a little bit of the same background.
Yes,
so,
I know you do.
Yeah,
I know
so
you do.
it's, you know, for me it's been a wonderful, you know, just being able to learn, and it's pretty medical based. So I studied that, and I also studied IV nutrition, which is very similar to the Myers cocktail, which they do in other countries for cancer. So this is something that we have referral doctors that we refer out if you have somebody that's in a particular stage of cancer.
I think this is so important and so helpful because it's a scary, scary thing, and we've all had friends that have had serious health problems, and you don't, you know, you get on the internet and you start looking for things, and the more you research, the more confused you are, and you know, it's great to know that there's two professional people with a team to back them up of licensed professionals to help people as they return back to health.
Right.
Right.
So
Thank you. And it's been amazing because we've seen so many people with diabetes check in that have lost weight and got off their medication,
Oh,
high
that's
blood
awesome.
pressure, and they've got off their medication. So, and not everybody can, but for the most part, it's phenomenal when you just look at the people that are there that come in and they want to get off of medicine. You know, they've had a heart attack and they're on 11 different medications. If you can get them down to 2,
right,
this is a miracle.
right.
This is good.
It is totally.
And that's what we
miracle.
strive for, to get you off medicine and put you, but you know, you have to put an effort into the lifestyle change as well. You have to make changes because your lifestyle is what got you here. And if you make a change in your lifestyle, it'll take you down another path.
And again, you're listening to Health and Wellness, Health, Wealth, and Happiness TV show, and we're visiting with Brenda Lee from Genesis Healing Center and Tracy Bell from Genesis Healing Center. Brenda is the president and CEO of Genesis Healing Center. Will you give your website and your phone number, your contact numbers, and then we'll also put them on the screen?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we'll do that as well. Is this something you've been doing for the last couple of years, or how long have you actually been working with people and helping them recover and regain their health?
I've been studying since 1999, actually 1998. And then I opened Genesis Healing Center the first time in '04. And then, so now we're just coming, and I left and went out of town for 3 years, and now I'm coming back, so we're reopening the clinic.
And I did a little flub and mentioned health and wellness, and a lot of my viewers know that I published Health and Wellness magazine for 11 years, and
Yes.
I'm not going to edit that out because I will include that Brenda, you graced our cover 3 or 4 times, I
Right,
believe,
right.
and told a lot of people. Actually, one physician that I used to work for came and was a resident at Genesis for some time,
Right.
and I know a lot of people were introduced to Genesis because of Health and Wellness magazine.
Right,
and
absolutely.
so we're getting the word out there, letting people know that you are there and people can come. Now, you also have open house day.
The last Saturday of every month,
Okay, the last Saturday of every month.
every month,
And what time?
12 to 2.
And what goes on at that time?
Well, first, 10 to 12, we teach a how to eliminate sickness seminar, how to become healthy, how to change your lifestyle. So we do that free every month. So that's from 10 to 12, and then following that would be open house. And it's basically just a tour. You can tour the facility, look around, probably get a juice or a green smoothie, taste some of our food. That's wonderful.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And you also have culinary classes.
We do. And those are scheduled on demand. So if somebody calls and you've got a group of 5 people or more, we'll just schedule your class. So it's pretty easy. We just try to accommodate the needs because we are so far out in the country, and it's kind of nice if we can put together a group of people that can come out. So,
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And what else can we talk about as far as Genesis and who teaches the yoga? Do you teach the yoga classes? Or?
I do teach yoga classes, and I am a personal trainer as well. So we
Oh.
have other people that'll come in and do that. But we do a lot of, low impact. We teach in the pool. I think we talked about it before.
Oh,
we
yeah,
have,
talk about the pool. The pool
we
is so neat.
do. We have a
not
saltwater
a chlorine pool.
It's not a chlorine
Right.
because
And the reason it's not a chlorine is because,
it's very therapeutic.
and the chlorine is toxic.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
And so what is it?
The
Is it a
heated saltwater
heated
pool.
was-
heated saltwater pool.
Right.
And is that something that guests can go in the pool?
Oh, they can relax by the
Absolutely.
pool. We'll have a class in the morning. After that, they can totally relax, lay out by the pool. I mean, it's the type of facility that you don't just check in and stay in your room like a hospital.
Right.
You actually get your private living room. You have a private porch, use of the pool. We have a library and a resource room downstairs. A lot of free information. I print a lot things that I learn from the anti-aging. I try to print information and just give it out free when we do lectures and things like that. So we really want to educate. And I'll tell you one of the experiences I had with my dad. I paid $47,000 for him to go to Mexico, him and my mom, to stay a 30-day stay. And when they went, there were doctors there. It was fabulous, just phenomenal. It really was. I can't say enough good things about it. But they were served everything on a platter.
Right.
So when they came home, they didn't know how to make a lifestyle change. They were the standard American diet: meat and potatoes, bacon, eggs, and rice for breakfast, a sandwich and a soda for lunch. And that's kind of the standard American diet.
It is.
So it was hard for them to make that transition. So I thought, I'm going to open a wellness center, and this is what I want to do. I just want to help people and not only give them the benefits and the experience of getting better, but I want to show them the lifestyle change. So we equip them, and we have all kind of recipe books, health books, things that you can read for free, magazines. There's so many free resources downstairs. But then we have a little library that you can purchase. You can purchase equipment such as the juicers, the dehydrators, food processors, things like that.